Monday.
Good morning, everybody. I just finished doing one of the Chloe Ting workouts. I put a hair treatment, it's the Olaplex number 3, in my hair. I'm actually drinking this protein shake as like a post-workout. I'm going to be eating one of these apples. This is my post-workout. I usually don't eat that much this early. I try to do kind of like intermittent fasting. Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh my goodness, I'm about to cut my fingers off. Days where I'm like really on my macros and I'm tracking, I literally will just put the peanut butter in here, turn it on, and then kind of subtract. I wanted to elaborate. I only specifically use this scale when I am trying to make sure I don't go over like my fats and my carbs, because I have a really difficult time trying to get all my protein in. So that's one of the reasons why I use this scale, just to make sure I don't go over my other macronutrients when I definitely am trying to target my protein goals for the day. So I hope that makes sense. So this right here is actually about 35 grams, which is a little bit over 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. I love peanut butter. Second meal of the day is this blueberry raspberry mix with a little bit of mango in there. I put a little bit more kale in this than I usually do, just because I need to get more vegetables in, so it tastes very green. Okay. Yes, very green.
These are all of my smoothie ingredients. I get everything from Costco because I just buy it in bulk, but this is kind of like an easy way to get in some extra protein. I actually use this Vital Proteins collagen powder. 2 scoops has actually 18 grams of protein. I've also been adding hemp hearts and chia seeds to my smoothies recently, just for the added benefits.
Okay, it's later in the day. Have some chopped onion, rice.
I'm a huge fan of making kind of like my own bootleg Chipotle burrito bowl, and also it's just so much easier to make these ingredients in bulk so that I have leftovers for the next day.
Tuesday.
This is day 2. I actually broke my fast, I guess, and honestly I don't even know if this counts as breaking your fast or not. I had this early in the morning. It's actually around 12, almost 1 p.m. Okay, so I'm gonna make my smoothie. It's basically gonna be the same stuff from yesterday. I'm not gonna bore y'all with that, so I'm gonna make it. We're gonna drink it. Let's do this. I don't know what this was. I put in all the ingredients. You guys can see here. This time I actually didn't put as much kale in this because the last one kind of just tasted a little bit too green. You know what I mean? I need to get my vegetables, but this also needs to taste somewhat decent. All right, so this is the consistency. I bring you guys a little bit closer. It's a little bit more purple. As you can see, it's thicker. If I want, I'll just add more water to it if I want it to be like less thick. Not bad. Not bad. Hey y'all, it is about to be 3 p.m. I've already drank about 2 of these. This is the 40-ounce Hydro Flask. I'm actually getting a little hungry, so I'm gonna go get some snacks. All right, so let's see. I think I'm gonna do some carrots that I've already kind of pre-prepped. Also have my plant eating its snack. Hello, drink your water. Please don't die. Do a little bit of kind of like a trail mix kind of situation here. Okay, a little bit too much. This is what we have here. Trail mix for ya. Right now, this is a little midday snack. Bowl is done. This is what it looks like. I put a little bit of the chicken. We have the rice. We have some sour cream. A little bit of tomato with cilantro and lemon, and then some cheese. This is what the chicken looks like. It was mixed with the onion and the green pepper and then the rice. And that's a little cup that I used it. This is about less than a cup. Guys, what's up? Editing V here from the future. I'm using myfitnesspal to track my macronutrients for the day. Typically kind of use it to just guesstimate. So for example, I actually made a recipe that I emulated from HelloFresh. The recipes that they have, I pretty much go in and get all the ingredients and then I go and make it myself. And so this is kind of like my own version of that meal. To make it easier for myself on myfitnesspal, I just put that that's what I had, because for the most part, all of the macros are around the same. So some of these macros are going to be like plus or minus a couple, and again, I just use it as more of like guesstimates and not exact measures. Cup of rice.
Wednesday,
It's the next day. I fasted. It's 12 o'clock. I had 1 Celsius, the little peach mango one. I'm gonna heat up one of these leftovers. This is something I meal prepped. It's about as much as I'm putting for that, and then I'll just eat this. This is basically like a taco bowl. There is green pepper and onion in there. It's just really cooked, I guess. Then I have these little Smart Sweets, 100 calories, and it has a little bit more carbs than I would like. 42. That's a lot. They look like Sour Patch Kids. It has a little weird of an aftertaste. Looking back at like what my macros are looking like for the day, I only took a few of these. The pack is still very full. I'm actually switching out and I'm gonna take a few of these little seaweed snacks.
So for meal 3, I actually made kind of like my own version again of some pork poblano tacos from a recipe that I got previously in the past from HelloFresh. So instead of using pork, I actually used ground turkey. So another thing too is that because I made the recipe myself and had a lot of extra ground turkey, I ended up putting more protein in my tacos than in the typical pork and carnitas tacos recipe that I've done in the past.
Thursday,
Good morning. So currently working on the computer over here, hence the big old earphones. But I made a bagel concoction with some peanut butter and some banana.
Meal 2 was kind of like, I don't want to say a struggle meal, but it's basically just me trying to finish all of my leftovers. I have rice, I have beans, I have green pepper and onion, made 2 eggs. And it's nothing like super cute, but again, I'm trying to use up a lot of the things that are in my fridge before I go grocery shopping again. Leftovers, this is the taco meat that I have left over. I think I'm only just gonna eat a little bit, so like half of that. So for dinner, I ended up having leftovers. This is from the turkey meat that I made for those tacos earlier in the week. Made like a little bootleg burrito bowl thing. Again, this is kind of like my go-to. It's easy, it's quick, and it's kind of like one of those no fuss meals.
Friday,
Good morning. I actually have been fasting. It's about to be 12, so it's about to be lunchtime. I'm starting to get hungry. So this is what I've been taking, which is the Celsius green tea peach mango. It's honestly my favorite flavor. I finished that. That's what I've been taking instead of coffee right now, but that's my last one. I also have been drinking a lot of water. I try to drink as much water as possible, especially while fasting. Okay, smoothie ingredients are going to be the same as usual. I'm definitely a creature of habit. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's my motto. I'm trying to use up all of these ingredients. I want to make sure I use up all this kale, this berry blend that I got from Costco. This one, I need to use this up. It's almost done, so that'll probably get used up today. And then I got this organic mango chunks also from Costco, and I'm trying to use that up before I buy a different bag of frozen fruit from Costco again. Also adding this. I'm really trying to be on it, guys. I will measure out stuff. I would use my little scale and everything to weigh out all of the things that are going into my smoothie or just what I'm eating. But right now I'm kind of like doing a mix of like intuitive eating where I'm just trying to choose better options for myself, just because I'm just trying to get back on track kind of thing, and I'm not trying to be super restrictive and super meticulous about everything just because it just makes things not fun for me. Okay, smoothie is looking like this right now. I hope it blends. Okay, this is the consistency. It's actually not bad. I'm gonna take this little bowl that I have and we are going to have some chips. I've been craving these siete chips that I got from Costco. They're so good and they're grain-free. So if you guys are like gluten-free, you know, or I'm gonna just put you on here. Balance you on my NutriBullet. If you guys need like a grain-free option, I honestly really recommend these. They have really good flavor. They have cassava, or they're made out of cassava. Also avocado oil, I think coconut oil. They're also made by a family from Texas. So, it's like a family, okay. Let me see. They're good. I don't have any dip. I need to go grocery shopping. And I know it looks like a lot of rice. It's about a cup of rice, or a little bit less than a cup of rice, and then the chicken. I've been eating it, so trust me, there was way more chicken in here than what it looks like. Okay, so these are personal pizzas. We have the chicken underneath, some cheese, and then 4 things of pepperoni.
Saturday.
For meal 1, I actually have this bagel alternative. Now, I've tried the everything bagel version of this brand. It's pretty good. I actually do recommend these bagels. If you want to try kind of like a semi-healthy alternative, the macros on this are pretty decent. They're not the best, but they'll do if you're craving bagels. I also ended up taking some collagen powder in water. It doesn't have any flavor, which is helpful. You can taste something, but it's not horrendous.
Just got back from working out outside, and I'm about to try this little salad kit. It's the chopped salad kit. I think it says avocado ranch. I got this from Target. I'm gonna make this. It doesn't come with any protein in it, so I'm gonna add my own protein, and I'm also gonna prep a protein shake just quickly because the tenders usually take about 30 minutes to make anyway. So let's get started. So I added 1 chicken tender. I chopped it up. It's in there. Now I'm gonna add the dressings and we're gonna mix this up. Not bad. I would recommend it, but the macros on this aren't that friendly. So just FYI, you will need to add your own protein.
Because I ended up having that entire pack of salad for lunch, basically, for dinner or meal 3, I honestly didn't have much of an appetite. So I ended up just having kind of like snacks, something a little bit basic. But also I've kind of been feeling a little bit under the weather. I feel like it probably has something to do with the change in seasons.
Guys, Editing V here. So Liquid IV actually was really kind enough to reach out to me. This is not sponsored by Liquid IV. They have no idea that I'm even talking about their products. This right here is a game changer. I know that I mentioned and I showed you guys the immune support one, which is basically like a little bit of vitamin C, has vitamin D and zinc and a bunch of stuff in that little powder packet. So you put it in water, you drink it, boom. But this right here is a game changer. If you've ever had the green tea matcha lemonade from Starbucks, this is pretty much a dupe for that because it tastes very, very similar to that, and also just has the benefits of matcha. I have stopped taking pre-workout. All of these workouts that I've done it with either coffee or like a Celsius, where is it at? Or with Celsius. This right here, if you guys get anything, I would honestly just recommend this right here because this is good. I've tried their hydration multiplier. That one's really good too if you are out in the blazing sun and you need to make sure that you don't dehydrate, or, you know, to pre-game, you know what I'm saying? If you don't want to wake up the next day with a hangover, they're good for that too. So, just being honest. And they also gave me a little coupon code to share with you guys. You guys get 25% off. Again, this is not sponsored, but I will say that I don't promote a lot of things on this channel that I don't believe in or like. So this right here, if you're gonna get anything, this is the thing I recommend. If you guys want to check it out, all the information will be linked in the description box.
Sunday.
So we got Dominican food from a local spot that we love. So this is going to be today's cheat dinner. We have empanadas de queso, and then we have arroz con gandules and plátanos and pernil. It's a lot. I usually only eat like half of this, so I don't eat the whole thing. I might have some leftovers for tomorrow. It's my favorite. So good.
I ended up picking up the Ben & Jerry's pint. Now this pint, I do not finish the entire thing. I have one of the servings. This has about 3 servings. I never knew before about the macros and the calories on this, and yeah, it's not very macro friendly, so just proceed with caution. Don't overdo it with these because you can easily overdo it.
I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to give the video a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. But honestly, these types of videos make me realize kind of that this is basically like a food diary. So I've noticed that I'm not getting enough protein, and I honestly would really love to know, how do you guys get enough protein. I'm supposed to be eating about like 135 to 140 grams of protein a day, and some days I'm on it and some days I'm not. So honestly, I would really love to know how you guys are able to manage your protein goals. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.